Hello, welcome back to the Stay Fitness channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Daniela. I'm a fitness, nutrition and life coach specialized in obesity and diabetes management. So today's video I'm going to show you how to make protein sparing brioche rolls. So these are apricot jam filled brioche rolls. I made them the other day because we had my partner's nephew over. Just want to make something sweet. So I've had loads of this jam in my pantry, and I thought, why not try stuffing some protein sparing bread with some apricot jam. The result was amazing, so I thought I have to replicate the recipe and film it for you guys. But yeah, let me show you how to make them. So first thing you want to do is gonna take half carton of eggs, white eggs or 7 egg whites. I added a little bit of cream of tartar, like half a teaspoon, and a teaspoon of yeast, just to give a bit of that yeasty flavor. So I then whipped it up as per usual until stiff peaks for about 3 or 4 minutes. I then added 1/4 of a cup of egg white protein powder, which I know is a bit of a low side, but I found it's enough for this recipe. And I also added a pinch of xanthan, maybe a 1/4 of a teaspoon. I also added some salt, which I didn't say at the beginning, but just a pinch. And then I kept whisking until everything was well combined. And today I'm using this kind of bun mold, which I'm gonna leave you the description below. It's really handy. If you don't have this little mold, the silicone mold, you can do it on a baking paper, on a baking sheet. You just do the same as I'm doing, scoop it out into 8, then make some nice wells, so where the jam is going to fit. I'm using 200 grams of sugar-free apricot jam. Of course, it's totally optional, could be strawberry, could be anything else. If you're not doing a protein sparing, there could be also some sort of like nut butter, like some fake Nutella, like chocolate spread or anything like that. I then close them up with the remaining egg white butter or whatever you want to call it, dough. And then I sprinkle them with erythritol. You might have been asking yourself, why did I put sweetener in the butter? Because there's no necessary. If you put the apricot jam inside and the sweetener on top, it's super sweet as it is. And then bake them for 25 minutes. I put them straight onto the oven rack, which was a bit of a mistake because some of them exploded. So the jam is now, I have to clean the oven basically. So just put something underneath so it will catch and spill the apricot jam. And then let them cool so they slide out quite easily out of the silicone mold. And here we are, here they are. Look how beautiful, stuffed. Macros for this recipe, so it's a 0 fat because we didn't add anything, 5.2 grams of protein per brioche, and the carb count is slightly on the higher side, so be careful how many you eat them, or you can reduce the amount of apricot jam, totally up to you. You could do a little bit, let me tell you, so it's 6.3 grams. If you want to maybe reduce the carbs, you could do a little bit less apricot jam, maybe with some cottage cheese. You have to fit into your own macros. I don't think 6.3 grams is the end of the world, as long as you don't eat all 8 of them at once. But I haven't tried them yet, so I'm so excited. I already know it's gonna taste amazing. Here's the one that I opened to show you guys, so I'm gonna eat this one. It's so good, and one them like this doesn't really taste like pastry, but if you heat them up in a non-stick pan with a touch of butter, or even you can leave the butter out, like my pan is not really super non-stick, this is why I added, and you heat it up low heat for like 5 minutes. It develops like a nice crust at the bottom, and then it literally, I'm not gonna say it's 100% like a pastry, but it's so close, because it's kind of like crumbly a little bit, and you get that bite when you bite into a croissant. But I mean, this is like a really close option. And a little bit of yeast really adds to the kind of pastry feel. It's so good. This in the morning, coffee, and this. It literally will be like coffee and pastry. I guarantee you. Like, I know I haven't eaten a pastry in like years, but honestly, I remember how pastry tastes, and this is super close. And my partner's tried it as well. He says it's delicious, so really worth trying. And let me know if you try it. Let me know which fillings is your favorite. My favorite is apricot jam. Like, I always loved apricot jam filled pastries, like always going to the bar and ordering that as a kid, and until I could eat gluten. I don't think here is such a thing, apricot filled pastry like croissants, but in Italy, in Europe, they're everywhere. So this is a very like childhood memory. But yeah, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this recipe, share it, give it a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as usual. There is so much more coming your way, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.